Hi everyone, Mike here. Just a quick message to let you know about my new interview podcast, Politics Plus. If you've enjoyed the interviews I've been doing on the Politics Guys, you'll definitely want to subscribe to Politics Plus. We won't be airing interviews on the Politics Guys anymore, but we'll continue our midweek show with our usual bipartisan analysis and responses to listener questions and comments. Now, over on Politics Plus, I'll be interviewing authors and thinkers in not just American politics and economics, but also people who have ideas worth sharing about American history and culture. My first interview with Atlantic columnist and former George W. Bush speechwriter David Frum is already up there. We talk about his latest book, Trumpocracy, and whether or not the presidency of Donald Trump poses a real threat to the American system. After that is my talk with neuroscientist Tali Sharot. She and I discuss her research on persuasion, particularly what makes for good and, not so good political persuasion, how we can all be more persuasive, and what she thinks about my idea to run for Congress with a completely positive campaign. It's more of a crazy idea, but it's been batted around in the back of my mind for a while. Anyway, I'll be releasing a new interview every Monday. And this isn't going to be a preaching to the ideological choir sort of thing either. I've actively sought out men and women from all across the ideological spectrum, and really the response has exceeded my hopes. In fact, my biggest problem at this point is finding the time to read all of the amazing books that have been coming in. To find the show and become a subscriber, and the subscribing part is hugely important, just go to iTunes or whatever podcast app you use and search for Politics Plus. If for any reason that doesn't work, you can subscribe by entering in the show's feed URL into your app, and I'll include that in the show notes. You can also listen at the Politics Plus website, politicsplus.us. That's .us, so politicsplus.us, not .com or anything like that, because .com was taken, but I think politicsplus.us sounds pretty good too. I'd love to hear what you think about the show, or if you have any issues getting it on your podcast app of choice, which, sometimes happens with a new podcast, or if you have a guest suggestion, or really for any other reason. You can reach me at mike@politicsplus.us. I love talking to people about politics, and I'm very excited about Politics Plus. I hope you'll join me.